Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Gist with Girls in Science and Technology. Gist with Gist. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Girls in Science and Technology Ghana, and let's learn from our amazing females in the science, technology, engineering, and math fields. Our females in the STEM fields. Let's continue to encourage our young females to pursue careers in STEM. Please share this video with all the amazing females out there who have to see this. Thank you. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome once again to Gist with Girls in Science and Technology. Gist with Gist. So on today's show, this is something I have never heard before, this profession. So I'm not just teaching people, I get to learn too. So we are going to talk to a plastics engineer. Yeah, it's a thing. We have a plastic engineer, and she's an amazing lady, an intelligent lady, a beautiful lady, and her name is Lilian Judy Agyemang Yeboah. She's going to be telling us about everything, how she started, where she is now, what she's doing, and what she has planned for her future. So please help me welcome Lilian Judy to the show. Hello, darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you.
And I hope, we can teach a lot of people about plastics, because trust me, you're not the first person to tell me you've not heard of it. So
yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with this. Where are you? Where exactly are you?
So I'm currently in Boston, Massachusetts, in America.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been there? Have you schooled in Ghana before?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I started, so I went to primary school in Christ the King.
Okay.
And then I transferred to my international school. And then I did I went through grade 7 to 12, which is kind of like secondary school, everything. And then after I graduated, I came to America for college.
Okay.
And yeah, let me just stop.
Okay. So from there, can you share your educational experience?
Okay. So so when I came to America, I came to Florida. I went to I was coming to school for chemical engineering, which is I always wanted to do engineering, but when it was time to select schools and stuff, I decided to do petroleum engineering because it was kind of the most exciting thing going on then. So I looked up a lot of petroleum engineering schools, and I didn't get into the ones I wanted to. So I decided to just go for chemical because it's not too far off. And then I started with chemical. I did it for about 2 years in Florida, and it wasn't it wasn't getting me excited enough. So I transferred to Massachusetts. I had an auntie who was a college counselor here at a university. So she was like, oh, why don't you just, so at that point I was trying to figure out, I was like, do I really want to do this engineering? Do I want to switch? Do I want to basically trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do? So I went to a community college, and I got an associate in science and engineering degree. And then from then I did my, I started with my plastics engineering degree, and I finished. I know it's a whole loop. It's been quite a journey, honestly.
You mentioned you've always wanted to do engineering. Why?
So honestly, when I was maybe 6, 7, the normal, you want to be an actress.
An actress.
And then I wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah, I wanted to do acting. I don't know why. I thought it was exciting, it was interesting, but it didn't work out. Not with my Ghanaian parents. No, but I think it was just a childhood thing. And then I wanted to do law. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember why I wanted to do law, but I thought it was also very interesting. But when I actually started taking a lot of my classes in school and stuff, I noticed, math was something I was really strong at. It just came easy to me, science as well. I wouldn't say I was 100% A student in science, but the interest was there. So I was when it was time to select kind of my focus in high school, I decided to play on my strengths. So I picked like a focus in like math, physics, chemistry, and then I do have like a passion for French, so that's like on the side. And growing up, I saw like most of my dad's brothers, most of my uncles were engineers, like a good number of them, but I didn't see like any representation for women. And that, like, was the driving force for me to want to, be that bold person in my family to step out and, pursue engineering. Yeah, so that's kind of how it came about. And you're an engineer too, right?
Yes.
So how did you, let me ask you too, how was your, why did you decide to be an engineer?
I think I just wanted something different. I wanted to do something different out of the norm. And during my time too, this whole petroleum thing was sort of a big deal. So after my before I chose my school. Oh my God, are you interviewing me? I have to interview you. Okay, so my mom and I, we went to tech here at USD to talk to some professors and things like that. So they just gave an outline of the courses I could do, the programs I could study. Then I decided to go with geological engineering. So that was what I actually studied. Yes. So I just wanted something different and something challenging, basically. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Please, if you want to interview me, call me on your show. Yep. This is mine.
Don't worry, I will.
Okay. So please tell me about plastics engineering.
So, okay, so like I said, when I after I got my associate's degree, so my school was affiliated with this university, and they had like a college tour, like for you to like tour the departments you were trying to go into.
Let me ask you this. You are mentioning associate's degree. We don't do that in Ghana, right?
So, oh yes, no. Yeah, okay.
Can you explain that to us?
So it's a 2-year vocational degree, kind of. It's like 2 years. You can work with it after, but it's kind of like the intermediary between like university degree and high school. So it's like a middle ground, type of thing. Yeah, that's how I can explain it. Okay. But yeah, because people here do work with big, you can get good money with your associate's degree, and most of the time it's cheaper. So some people even tend to start with an associate's, pay half, and then continue in like a regular university. So
after that, do you still do the full 4 years, or you just
no? Okay. No. So with my school, for example, the associates was 2 years. So then you just jump over to university and finish the last 2. Okay. So yeah, it kind of Mm-hmm. Sure. So like so the with plastics. Oh god. So I went for the college tour, and then so I was touring, I think the chemical engineering department and mechanical, because I was like, let me try this chemical thing again. I've grown, I've matured. Maybe then I wasn't really focusing or something. So when I was doing that tour, I ran into the dean of the plastics engineering department. So when I met him, he was like, "Oh, what are you here for?" And I told him, and he was like, "Have I heard of plastics engineering?" I was like, "No, I don't think I even know what the plastic is." Explained the program, and then he also told me, he gave me like some reading documents and was like, just read about it, do your own research. And I read about it. I was like, wow, this is such a like unique field that people don't know about. This is like, it's very interesting. And I immediately switched, and then I just pursued that.
Okay, so what is it about, plastic engineering?
So it's basically the study of plastics. So what they teach us in school is like what plastics are, what they're made of, how to design plastic parts, how to manufacture plastic parts, how to like everything concerning like a plastic, because the truth of the matter is, like, if you look around you, you can see something you have around you or on you that is made of a plastic. So every, like, plastic is like an essential component of almost everything that we use. And so with that, like, it's a very niche field. And so with that, you can end up working anywhere. Like, I can go into medical, make medical devices. I can go into I can do sales. I can do research and development. I can work in, like, consumer packaging, where you make like the actual packaging. I can work with the people that make plastic bags. I can literally do anything. So it places me in a very, like, unique spot that, like, a lot of companies need plastics engineers. So yeah, I thought it was really interesting, honestly, because, like, even in school, when we're doing projects and stuff, like, I can actually see what I'm doing. Do you understand? Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
can actually,
practical.
like, they'll teach us how to make maybe like a ruler, and then we go into the lab and then we make the ruler. So I can see, oh my god, I put in this dimension, I cut the tool this way, I chose this material to use, and then I have the thing actually in my hand. So it's very practical, and I think that's what I really like about
Okay,
it.
okay. So, what are some of the challenges that you faced?
In plastics, or just
General, your whole journey, like
general?
as a STEM lady.
So I think we all have very similar challenges, honestly. But I would say, for me, being in America, it's from even from school, I was the only Black person in my class, like all my classes, and not just the only Black person, but the only Black female. And, like, I could literally count the number of girls in my program. It was just literally guys, like white guys. And so it translated into the workplace. Like, you end up being the only woman on your team. I'm the only woman on all my teams. And so you tend to, like, the guys tend to look down on you as a woman. Like, sometimes they don't want to, they try to downplay things because you're female. They try to assume you don't want to be in certain positions because you're a woman. And a clear example was, I was doing like an internship, and then I had this coworker. He was also an intern with me, and they gave us a project to work on. And he literally told me, he was like, "Oh, just handle the PowerPoints. I'll do the work." I was like, "They're teaching us the same thing in school. What do you mean? Like, I should just do the PowerPoints? Like, because what?" So, like, little things like that you kind of have to go through. And with everything going on in America right now, with all the racial injustice and stuff, like, we feel it at work as well. And STEM is a very challenging field where you really have to, you know you have to push yourself to stand out. Like, I have to actively make sure in my group meetings I speak out. I have to make sure they know me, not just because I'm the only Black woman, but they know me because I know what I'm talking about. Always trying to prove them wrong, always trying to make sure that I'm not, like, even in doing that, you tend to put a lot of pressure on yourself too. So it's a struggle, honestly. It's really tough, but I'm keeping my head up and I'm pushing through. And that's why, like, avenues like this are really important, so people can, we can relate with each other and share our experiences and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you have a podcast, right? What's the name?
Yes. Yes. The Ellis District.
Okay. The Ellis,
Yeah.
yeah, the Ellis District. Yes.
Yeah.
Why did that start, and what is it about?
So the podcast, so it's my friend and I, my friend Sharon and I, we decided to embark on this podcast journey this year. Basically, the Ellis District is a platform that encourages international students to take on challenges. It's a platform where we share our experiences as international students in America, because it's very hard to get information. Like, when you're coming here, yeah, the international office is available. They'll give you information and everything, but there are certain things that they can't tell you. There are certain, like, they won't tell you that, okay, if you're taking a class, you can always take more classes. You can always sign up to do an internship. You can always, like, a lot of people didn't know a lot of things that I was exposed to and vice versa. And so learning from each other was kind of like the driving force behind this whole thing. And we know, like in doing this, we realized that a lot of students did like, there's so much information out there that you don't know about. Like for me, for example, like even in applying for certain positions, or for example, my friend, she had a job offer and she didn't know she could negotiate the pay. Like we feel like because we are international, like we don't have that, we don't have that confidence to negotiate pay. We don't like, take advantage of certain opportunities that are available to us. So it's really just a hub to share resources, provide information to international students, literally a safe space for you to learn from our experiences, because we don't want you to, have to go through the same things that we went through. And yeah, so
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So what advice do you have for our young females looking to pursue careers in STEM?
I would say be resilient, because that's something I truly believe in. Because you would hear a lot of no's, you would hit a lot of roadblocks, but you need to, remain focused, be resilient. Don't give up when things get tough. Always always ask a lot of questions, because I was very shy when I first came here. I was like, oh, it's a stupid question. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. But at the workplace, like there are times where I don't know what, I don't know what they're talking about. I ask a question. I'm like, oh, what exactly, are you trying to, what do you want me to do on this project? And they'll tell me, oh, wait, in discussing that, they even learn things that they didn't know, they hadn't thought of. So asking questions is something that you should let it be like your best friend. Always ask questions, put yourself in positions that, would allow you to be recognized. Don't be shy to step up. Don't be shy to answer questions in class. Don't be shy. Don't think that's okay because I'm not seeing a woman doing what I want to do. Let me not even attempt it. Let that be the driving force for you to, move forward and actually pursue that career, because we need a lot more women in STEM, and women are powerful too.
Thank you so much. So the last question, what is next for you? Do you have anything in the pipeline? Is there anything you're working on?
So I'm currently working on an organization to create more awareness, to create mentorship for engineering in Ghana and all over the world. So that's something that I'm really passionate about with my friend. So we're definitely working towards that. So
great. Yeah. When it's ready, let me know. We can definitely.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
so much, dear, for making time for us today.
No problem. Thank you so much too.
Thank you, our lovely viewers, for watching us today. Kindly share this video and like our videos. Thank you. Bye.